It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Well, partner, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. To throw is Bridgewater. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. Second and 7. First carry for Mike Davis, the former Seahawk. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down. Davis, he'll try to run for him. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's first and goal. First and goal at the 1. inside the 5-yard line. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And he fends him off. Eluding the pressure. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Teddy Bridgewater. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Chargers 0.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. He'll get this to Eckler. They call it no gain there on the 1st down play. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Looking for his receiver sharp, and it's intercepted. TJ Green with a pick, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Second and 10. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. That is hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Bridgewater now after the fumble recovery. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And down it goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Room here to run. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they called the field general.
25-yard line.
On first and 10, Herbert. This is Shepard on the catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 40.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
On first down, Justin Herbert. His 3rd interception. Picked up by Eli Apple. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, first and 10 at their own 43. from the shotgun. He'll throw. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. From the gun, Bridgewater. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down from the 32 now. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Gets it to his running back, Cannon. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, he just snuck out there and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. And again, it's Bridgewater. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Chargers, nothing.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Panthers 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out of the gun, Herbert. And this one complete to Virgil Green. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 46 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
Incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. His pass is intercepted for the 3rd time Jeremy Chin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Throwing is Bridgewater. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd and short.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let it just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Throwing, Bridgewater. Got his target, Samuel. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 27.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll throw again. Bridgewater. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Nothing.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the route is on here in this first half.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking for Shepard deep. Oh, my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the rookie Jeremy Chin. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
1st down, Bridgewater. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Joey Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
2nd down.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Bridgewater. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Bridgewater now. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Pass complete to Austin Eckler.
4 yards remain for second down.
And 4 at the 41-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both. He's in knocked free. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series, but the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 39. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation. And they took advantage of the young man right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And he fires one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They run with a 4th year back. It's Austin Eckler. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
On second down, here's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down, it's Herbert. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
First and 10 at the 48.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. From the gun, Herbert. He's got Green. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Virgil Green.
So now a 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. Herbert throwing again. He's got a man open. That's Allen. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Herbert on first down now. Flushed out right. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Badgley able to punch this one through. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Final play of the half, Bridgewater. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. This time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Herbert. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Herbert. Goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Brian Burns able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Ty Long now. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
And you don't see this one very often, but that one was blocked, deflected, whatever you want to call it, and they were able to pick it up and advance it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And as a punter, with the heels of your shoes in the back of that end zone, tough spot to be in. The nightmare scenario plays out. Sly on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Panthers 35. Chargers 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package. Yeah. 6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there. Operating from the gun. Herbert. It's caught. Shepard. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
The 38-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Again, Herbert completes this again to Shepard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So they're going to decline that and choose to bring up 2nd down.
So did you feel like maybe this is just a mistake that they don't take the penalty
possibly
here? Either that or they feel like their defense just cannot be moved on very well, and they'd rather go ahead and use the downs.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Sterling Shepard. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. And he gets it to go to make this a 35-10 score now.
Panthers 35, Chargers 10.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Oh, Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Casey Hayward. And he will score. Touchdown.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head, because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it, and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the 3rd quarter here.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Back to it after the pick 6. Bridgewater. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Robbie Anderson.
The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. From the gun, Bridgewater. Completes it to Samuel. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
It's Bridgewater. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Ian Thomas there to make the grab. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Chargers.
Point after, right down the middle, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Gain of 2.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
With Melvin Gordon moving on to Denver, Austin Eckler is officially the Chargers' #1 option at the running back position. Gordon spent a lot of time holding out last year, and Eckler took full advantage with a breakout season. 92 receptions, 993 yards, and 8 touchdowns. He was in the top 10 in the league in receptions, receiving touchdowns, and all-purpose yards.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
This is for Mike Williams. Incomplete.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. And he'll find Hall. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 39.
Panthers 42. Chargers 17.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 27. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. His throw incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw is Bridgewater. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Bridgewater on 1st down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Catch there by DJ Moore, who's really starting to come into his own. And he's one of that pack of receivers in the NFL now that looks like running backs and plays like that as well when they catch the football. Last year, nearly 1,200 yards receiving.
78 yards per game, and that ranked in the top 10 in the league. Expect those numbers to continue.
And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore.
Joey Sly lining
DJ Moore, 27 yards. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control.
is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more.
Chargers 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Chargers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, Herbert. This is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That's hauled in by Shepard. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, Herbert. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
29-yard line.
He's going to keep it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Yetur Gross-Matos in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time, and it's 3rd down.
On the
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. The Chargers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Operating from the gun. Herbert escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got the ball comes out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Herbert. Pass is incomplete. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
The running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They go again with Cannon. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. One more time, it's Cannon. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now on to punt as he sends this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And they take a knee.
Herbert on the keeper. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line. Today's final score, Panthers.
Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Panthers, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.